Hello, beautiful souls of light. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. So let me start straight away with my name is Eliza Mozal. I am a vibrational healer, an energy healer, and I absolutely love and adore helping people reconnect with their divinity and with their sovereignty. And I wanted to talk about how conditionally and then habitually we are talking ourselves into our smallness all the time on a daily basis. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the source energy and tapping into source energy on a daily basis. And basically about replacing these habits that no longer serves us best. And I've been talking a lot recently about sovereignty, and I'm gonna be talking about it a lot more and more and more because this is it for me. This is it for me for this chapter of my journey, and it took a lot. It took a lot on my current journey for the last about year and a half, maybe two, to come to that realization that I'm actually am a sovereign being. I don't have to any longer repeat on a daily basis that I am powerless or I am small or I am nothing special. In fact, we're all extremely special. I am special and you are special. And I believe the difference is between the I am belief, the Christ consciousness within us that we all can embrace on a daily basis only in this present moment. I hope that makes sense. And I know many of you who are listening this right now, it rings the bell in your heart. Let me say a little bit just about, I'm pretty sure many of us is so fully aware of how we have been conditioned into believing we are not good enough. How if your parents going to work instead of staying with you and playing, how you took it on as you're just not worthy their attention, their love and their time. And maybe it was a totally different story for you. Maybe it was abandonment, maybe being brought up in a home where you weren't loved at all, but you got to watch your siblings getting all the love and attention and presents and gifts and all of that. Maybe it was totally different story and all of that is okay. At the end of the day, I truly believe, and what really set me free was remembering that I signed up for all of that to expand and grow and learn and become the truest expression of myself I could possibly be here and now. And we have been told and shown all the time, especially the TV generation. I come from times, the TVs were there. I remember black and white TVs, and I remember being shown through TV and feeling like if I'm not getting the thing that it is advertised right now, I'm not good enough, I'm less than. And then there was like a chapter of watching Dynasty. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. I know that the new series came out now, but the old one, and it was like this luxurious life filled with cheating, fights, and rich and all of it, and everything was just programming us myself into believing that I am not good enough because of all these millions of reasons. And the funny thing is that when I grew up, and the same it is with many of us, when I went into my adulthood, when I started earning my own money, when I started making my own choices on a daily basis like that, I just kept on repeating that stuff. Let me just give you an example how that looks like. So I was born and raised in Poland, so if someone is smoking, everyone was smoking. That's the way it is, whether you want it or not. So the smoke was, in the house or in the flat where you were staying. That's it, end of story. And that was normal, that was not breaking the law, that was just normal thing. So I never smoked, I was against it. And then it came the time when I moved out and I started studying, like doing like a weekend study. So on the weekends I would be driving away to this another town next to this gorgeous amazing lake, and I would be studying there over the weekends, and during the week I would be working all week long, and then it's like I met someone, and then parties, and then I make friends and all of that stuff. And then all of a sudden, after 6 months, I can feel the pressure, right? I can feel the pressure like, wow, this is tough. This is tough. Like, I'm going away for this weekend supposed to study, but I'm partying there, you know, and I'm the heart of the partying, and then I'm failing, and then I'm not earning enough of money for that weekend, and all of that things are happening. And she said this about me, and he said that. And then I'm finding myself like, I want a cigarette. I really want a cigarette. And I was smoking for about a week or two, like getting someone's cigarette here and there. And then I started buying my own ones, and that was it. And that was it. And that was one of these habits. Not mentioning those habits where internally I am constantly reconditioning myself to believing through the feeling of being not good enough, not worthy, not slim enough, not shiny enough, not tall enough, this, and that. And, you know, through constant looking at the outside sources to fulfill that inner void, but that void was only there, it was felt like it's void because I simply didn't knew how to connect with my own heart. And then, you know, we're going through lives, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, all these things are happening, all these things are not happening. And when it comes time to wake up and look at things in an entirely new way, I started looking back and just realizing like, wow, like that's a lot. That's a lot of self-loading and believing and entirely talking myself since the second I'm waking up into my smallness. And the more I started meditating through the last 6 years, the more I dove deeper and deeper and deeper into believing that maybe I'm just something more than this little body. Maybe I'm just something more than my name and my story, you know, or whatever it is. Maybe I'm just something more. And I started, you know, in these meditations with Dr. Joe and many others, I started studying as well the open focus. It's a beautiful, you can call it phenomenon, but actually it is a very normal and natural thing. So when you place your focus on an open space, on nothingness, your brain waves are changing and you're expanding. And when that happens to your brain waves, your entire body on a cellular level opens up and expands as well to all that light and information that it is in the field, in this now present moment. So you pick it up information from the past, future, everything is in now present moment. At least that's what my divine team tells me. And I started learning and discovering like, wow, I'm something more. I remember even within the first few months of meditating for just these 15 minutes, I would have such a huge big vision of what the whole universe is. And I would have no idea how to even put words on it. And I would, of course, keep it to myself because I am nothing, right? And then I started just learning and expanding and more giving myself permission to believing that, you know what, I'm actually all right. I'm actually amazing. And you know what? And he and she and them, they're actually absolutely phenomenal as well. And it doesn't even matter if they believe in their greatness, if they are aware of their magnificence and their divinity and their sovereignty or not, they are absolutely phenomenal. And I started learning and expanding, and forgiveness just became like a side effect. It just became normal and natural, and letting go became so much easier. And don't get me wrong, guys, I still have days that I'm not that good at it. I wouldn't even say days, that's a lie. Ooh, I just got myself. I would say maybe moments, and then there is a moment of realization, shifting, changing the energy, looking at things in a new way, and realizing that we are so much more. And this video is a very simple and very warm invitation for you to open up, step outside of yourself, step outside of the box and look at yourself in a totally different way. What would happen if you would just look at yourself as an energy? Just a bubble of energy. That's it, right? Imagine that you are that bubble of energy. And instead of being that mass and feeling heavy in your 3D body and all of it, just imagine that you are a bubble of energy and you are just coming from the source. You're coming from the source and you're flying around, you're changing, shifting, you're expanding, you're picking up different information, you're giving different information, you're taking different forms, you're shape shifting. you, who you are, your reality, others' reality, and how would you then feel about yourself, how you would look at yourself. And yes, imagination has a lot to do here. And yes, through the imagination, you are creating your life and your reality, not through facts and shaping and carving only. Most of it through imagination, because first you have to imagine that shape that you want to carve or make, or have it, have it in existence in the front of you. So this is a pure, very simple invitation for you to start looking at yourself in a totally new way. And let me just reassure you, the more you invest in yourself and you step outside of that box, whether it is turning off your phone, just loving yourself more in this present moment, allow yourself to be seen vulnerable like never before by someone. It is powerful. It is powerful. Doesn't matter what they make out of it. Doesn't matter. Just be you in this moment. Express yourself as you are, who you are, and drop it. Let it go, and be exactly who you want to be. The wholeness, the completeness, the enoughness, the I am. That stuff wanted to flow so much, and I love it. I feel entirely open heart burst, which is beautiful. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you're benefiting from this content, and there will be more and more about sovereignty, because the whole vibration of the planet is going so fast, so up, whether you are aware of it or not. If you're not, I am here to tell you in this present moment. If that message doesn't resonate with you right now, maybe it will in the future, maybe not, and that's okay as well. The vibration goes up really high. We are becoming lighter and lighter beings, and our capacity for the light becomes so much bigger as well, right? So much bigger as well. So there's so much more information that we are picking up, and we're becoming, in a sense, bigger and bigger, lighter beings, more and more enriched with these beautiful experiences that we no longer call as bad, ugly, wrong, difficult, painful. We'll just grow, and we just learn to feel it, to embrace it, to transmute it. And that's why being that victim who's hiding behind someone else telling you what to do, it just doesn't feel right and comfortable any longer. Even if it is a comfort zone, you are itching for getting out of that comfort zone. Your own comfort zone is no longer your comfort zone. That's why we see people going, and this is the moment when the energy starts releasing, and it's all about being aware of it and picking it up and letting that energy transmute into even bigger and more brighter wholeness and awareness. I'm gonna send lots of love to every single one of you. Till the 14th of February, I'll be doing a healing sessions that they are specifically for heartbroken or closed hearts issues. So those healing sessions will be entirely directed to the heart. There is lots of subconscious thinking about Valentine's Days and the loved ones. I see over and over again on Facebook people writing, I'm heartbroken. They are two words that I really don't resonate with on any level. This word is hate. It doesn't exist. It's just pretending. And heartbroken is choosing. And I know you are more, and I can help you with that. So if for one reason or another you feel heartbroken in any shape and form, in these healing sessions we're going to dive into your heart. We're going to look at the things that they need to be seen, and we're going to send you nothing but love, unconditional love, extremely powerful healing energy that goes in very smoothly, very gently into your whole entire being, sets you at peace and ease, and from that moment you can pick and choose to tune into the wholeness frequency and stay over there after our session. If this is something that your heart calls for, please send me a private message and I'll get back to you. Thank you for being fabulous. Stay awesome, and I will talk to you soon.